Hi, my name is Heather Coleman. I'm a third-year law student at the University of Denver Sturm College of Law, and I've recently written an article for the docket entitled Giving Legal Advice to Non-Clients. How far is too far? When you're giving advice to non-clients, you need to be aware of two factors. One is the liability factor. Two is the money factor. When dealing with unrepresented persons or prospective clients, all attorneys must abide by the rules of professional conduct. If you fail to do so and give out legal advice without being aware of the parameters imposed by these rules, you might put yourself at risk of legal liability, malpractice suits, and disciplinary action. A client you meet on the curb for 2 minutes is still a client, regardless of whether or not he or she is paying you. If you don't take the time to learn about their case, how can you be competent as required by Rule 1.1? You also need to be aware of Rules 1.7 and 1.9. These deal with conflicts of interest with current and former clients. If you don't take the time to learn about a prospective client's case, how do you know it's not in conflict with the current case that you have or a former one? If you take on this case or give this person legal advice that's in conflict with a current or former client, you could be facing disciplinary action. When dealing with unrepresented persons, it's best to turn to Rule 1.18. This rule allows you or your paralegal to learn their basic identity, the legal problem that they're facing, and to do a conflicts check to make sure that you can take on the case. It's best to do this up front instead of having to drop one or both cases later on down the road. The second factor is the money factor. Attorneys make a living by providing legal representation and advice. That being said, it would be difficult to continually give this advice for free and still expect to make a living. Though you may feel bad by declining to give out free legal advice, it's unrealistic for one to expect another to provide their services for free. Continually taking in telephone calls or responding to emails from potential clients can take away from the time and dedication of your current client base. Though you might feel bad by refusing to give out free legal advice, there are a number of different directions you can steer potential clients to. If your client is looking for specific legal advice, you may want to guide them to legal organizations such as Colorado Legal Services, Metro Volunteer Lawyers, or clinics and programs hosted by the University of Denver College of Law and University of Colorado College of Law. If your client's looking for more generalized legal information, you may want to guide them to organizations and websites such as LegalZoom and Law Guru. That way, your potential client still gets the advice or information that they need, and you don't put yourself at risk of legal liability, malpractice, or disciplinary action.